Hello. It wasn't long ago I was being told don't buy an EV as the batteries won't last long and you'll need to replace them after a few years and it will cost more than a new car and the old batteries only end up in the landfill. Well, none of that was true. EV batteries can last 300,000 miles or a lot longer. They're all recycled because they are so valuable. Hello friends, I'm Nigel. Welcome to all my subscribers, new and old. Everyone's very welcome, thank you. And if you can subscribe, if you're not already, that would be fantastic. So not quite so long ago, EVs were bursting into flames everywhere for no reason and setting fire to any car or anyone else close to them. Except they weren't. They all turned out to be gas cars when it was investigated further. The true facts are an EV is less likely to catch fire than an internal combustion engine by about 100 times. So now the common view is that EVs are extremely expensive to insure and you'll probably lose your home and your mortgage and your family, so don't bother, just stay with an internal combustion engine. So I thought I'd look into some of the facts. I decided to look in Auto Trader to find a similar price car to my own. Then I'd put my details into one of the insurance comparison sites to see how much the insurance would be. So I found a similar price car to my Tesla Model 3 was a Range Rover Sport. It was the first one that came up. A couple of years older, valued at 32,000. That's similar to the Tesla. And I found that the insurance was between 1,261 and 3,950. Well, my Tesla is £568, so the Range Rover is more than double. So why are people saying EVs are so expensive to insure? So I decided to look to see how the cost of running a Range Rover compared to the Tesla Model 3. Well, road tax, I don't pay anything, but the rumours are it's going to start in 2 years' time, and people are saying, yeah, what about 2 years' time? Yeah, we'll pay it, obviously. You're going to have to pay road tax. It's a little incentive for the time being, and take it. Nothing wrong with that. So the road tax for the Range Rover Sport is £1,565, and it sounds extortionate, and I suppose it is, but it's based on CO2 emissions. The Range Rover is very high on emissions. The Rover does between 35 and 38 miles per gallon, and that's nowhere near the 45 miles per gallon that I often quote here as an average for diesel. Obviously, there are always people that tell me they do 75 miles per gallon, but they are exceptional. The average is 45, but the Rover is much less. I drive 9,000 miles a year. So 9,000 divided by 38 miles per gallon, 236 gallons at 7.27 a gallon. Have you noticed that you never see that price? You only see the price in litres. Perhaps you wouldn't buy so much if you really knew. So that would be a cost annually, 9,000 miles would cost £1,715. I can see on my Tesla app the real cost of charging. It's a mixture of charging at home, a few other devices and Tesla superchargers, and it costs a total of £996. That's £719 less than the Rover. Tesla Model 3 is zero servicing, no costs at all and no repairs. I put down here you can see the totals. Rover road tax 1,565, insurance 1,261, fuel 1,715, repairs 613. I think that's on the low side. Most years when I had cars not as expensive as a Rover, repair servicing was always a lot more than that, so I think it'd be well over 1,000, but we're not doing that. That's the average, as I've seen quoted. Total of £5,154. Now my Tesla insurance is £568, charging £996, road tax is zero and repairs are zero, and that gives me a total of £1,564. So why does everybody believe that EV insurance has gone up? Now, the EV drivers will probably tell you, yeah, theirs went up quite a bit, but so did the car insurance in general. The other thing is people, when they buy an EV, especially if it's a Tesla, they compare it to the previous car. Now, I've seen an example of people comparing it to an Astra, and obviously the Tesla Model 3 is a high performance car. Even the basic Model 3 is a very fast and quick car. it's going to be a lot more expensive to insure. It's a more expensive car. You've got to really compare like with like. So I looked at another car, petrol, Audi Q31 TFSI. It was a much slower car, 0 to 60 was much slower, and the cost was £579, which again was dearer than my Tesla Model 3, which is a much faster car, and in my opinion, a much better car. So why do people believe that insuring an electric car is so expensive? Well, prices have gone up recently, but insurance has gone up on all things, and especially on some building insurance. Doubled, and that's insurance companies. They have to make a profit at all costs. Could it be that newspapers are looking for any reason for people not to buy an electric vehicle? And I'm sure the oil industry support this view. They certainly don't want people to buy an electric vehicle. But anyway, what do you think? Please leave your comments below, and thank you very much for getting this far. I hope you can like and subscribe if you don't already, and please don't forget to take your reusable mug wherever you go. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, drive safely, and see you next time. Bye.